Hello! So, it's been a while. Let me turn off my AC. It's been a while, everybody. I know. My mistake. I've been working on a couple things. First, I've been working on my test prep. Or not my test prep, my nursing prerequisites. I have been working on a EMT test prep website, which is very close to being done. I'm having some issues with my bank to make a bank account, and they keep on labeling certain things as fraud, which is very frustrating, but it's just a part of it, I guess. Besides that, I'm on my way right now to go teach a Stop the Bleed course, which I think is going to be really fun. Besides that, there's not much to it, honestly. I am going to head over to work to go clock in. I'm going to go put in some hair gel, and then I'm just going to drive straight over to Robstown to go teach this course. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's for like a hurricane conference thing. I don't really know. Some things. I have videos in the works that I'm planning on pumping out pretty soon. I thought of a great plan that I can't talk about yet, but it is coming. For the nursing, oh my goodness. I thought that the reading was the hard part and the vocab was the easy part, because I looked at it. It was just like 55 questions of what does adjoined mean? Or what does adjourn mean? You know, so like super easy stuff. So I was like, you know what? The reading's a lot harder. It's taking a lot longer because I have to read all these passages. I better work on the reading first, complete it, then work on the vocab for the final couple of days. No big deal. It's due May 19th right now. It's May 7th. So I'm still not worried. But I underestimated the vocabulary. I wanted everything to be done by May the 11th because our orientation is on May the 12th. And so, last shift, so about 2 days ago, in the morning, I finished my reading section. I'm done with all of it. That took a long time. I spent a lot of hours on it, reading all the passages, answering all the questions. I'm done. Let's quickly knock out the vocab sections. There's 5 of them, but 4 need to be completed. The 5th one's just a pre-test, and then I'll be good. So I started on the vocab section, and I was blazing through the lesson. I was like, this is such a baby thing. I can't believe this is even on here. And so I got through all 55 questions. I made like a 95 or something, or 90. And then it was like, okay, you did 50 questions. Now it's lesson 2. And I was like, hold on. Why am I not in the next section? There is 26, 50, mainly 60 questions that need to be answered. So 60 times 26, I think that's that's approximately like 1,300 questions per section, and there's 4 sections. So I've got over like 6,000 questions that I have to read a sentence or two and then answer for vocab. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is a bit longer than I thought. So then I worked on it all day. I woke up early. I worked on it like straight for quite a few hours. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I've only finished 8 of 26 lessons for one section. So now I'm kind of like, all right, this is not good. I want to make some more videos, but this is not good. I want to be done by May the 11th. I think I'm not going to be done by May the 11th. I think I'm going to be done by the 12th or the 13th. That's what I think is going to happen. And I'm pretty sure they're going to have a talk with all the students, including myself. They're going to be like, we told you to work on your Weaver early. Why didn't you work on it early? And I was like, well, I was building a test bank. I had to do 500 questions on that. I just finished it. I did my reading. I thought that the vocab was going to be a lot easier than it is. And it's my mistake. I underestimated it. But wow, I was really shocked. I heard one of my friends say like, oh yeah, I went through the program. I thought he said that the reading's hard, the vocab's easy. It's the other way around. So that's why I focused on reading first, because I wanted to do the hard part first. And he was like, oh, I finished the vocab in about 8 hours of sitting down, grinding through it. He's a liar. Okay, he's a liar, or things must have changed drastically, because I'm locked in, my eyes are wide open, right? And I am focusing on just completing the task. So I'm sitting down, I'm clicking through questions, answers. I've gotten through, I think at my best speed, I can do 15 minutes per question, or per section, per lesson, sorry. So out of the 26 lessons, each lesson I can do in approximately 15 minutes, maybe a tiny bit more, maybe a tiny bit less, depending on external factors and other variables. That's me locking in. That's me locking in. That means that it'll take me 6.5 hours approximately, and it's taking longer, by the way. My math's off. It should take me about 6.5 hours of straight work per section. That means that I'll need to spend at least 26 hours plus the pre-test on the 5th section, so about 28 hours in total if I'm hitting 15-minute things, and that's not accounting for restroom breaks, for food, for other things that's going on. So my eyes are wide open now. Like I see the problem. I started 2 days ago. I'm about to be done with the first of 4, and then the pre-test. So I just say first of 4, right? It's easier. The first of 4 different sections. I think I only have like 1 or 2 more lessons left, and I'm just gonna keep grinding. My musculature has decreased substantially. I noticed it because, again, I've just been so focused on all this electronic work and schoolwork. I'm waking up at like 3 in the morning. I'm working on stuff till like 10. Then I'm doing some either work or dad duties, and then I'm right back to working on it till about 10 p.m. and I'm just going nonstop. And I was like getting like carpal tunnel. I can still feel it because I typed out 500 questions, which means each question's like a sentence or 2 to a paragraph long. Each answer choice is about 1 sentence, I would say, for each answer choice, and then the explanation has the mini paragraph that talks about why it's right, and then the mini paragraph about why it's wrong. And I'm doing that 500 times. That means that my rate, I kind of checked it. If I'm focusing and I can really think of some questions, I can do about 4, maybe 5 questions per hour at the max. I'm talking like it's like 4 questions an hour, and then so you take 500 divided by 4. It's about 125 hours of just typing questions for this EMT-B thing, and I'm not even done because I want to add all these other features. I think it's coming out beautiful. By the way, I want to have a really good product coming out, and I'm super excited to announce it. I just need to work on this banking stuff and then a couple other things. A little frustrating on that end, but I accept it as is. It's just a lot of work. It's just a lot of work. And I want to get it done before May the 11th. The whole finishing my website and everything is out the window by May 11th, right? Maybe we got to expand it by another week or 2. I want to have it done before my class, for my nursing class, of course. Because I want to devote myself to learning, and I don't want to just pass nursing school. I want to be one of the best ones out there, like in the world, right? The only way to do that is to fully immerse yourself in all of the work. So I will get everything done. My what do you call it? My threshold for learning has gone up through the roof. Doing these 500 questions, and then I'm gonna do all these other things, took my medical knowledge to a new level. I feel like EMS wise, I've entered almost monster category. Oh, I gotta answer that. All right, sorry about that. Anyway, I think I was talking about the test bank, how it's taking so long. Yeah, everything is just really tough. I think I was mentioning my threshold also. Again, it's just I've basically reached like monster level for basic like EMS knowledge. Like I get it. I get it all to a T. I get what makes one diagnosis, what makes one condition, what condition. I fully understand it. and I can feel just my emanating medical knowledge and an emergency medical standpoint. And that's what I want to have for nursing too, right? Again, I want to be one of the best that I can, so I'm really going to have to throw myself in the education process. And now that my threshold for learning and working on studying and things like that has gone up exponentially, I can just feel how good I'm going to do, at least early on. Now, there are some benefits from not studying, is that you almost have like a sponge-like effect, where if you don't like go to school for a semester or something and you go back in, especially just something that you're interested in, you just soak it up, right? So I might miss some of that effect, but I think overall, mentally, if I have to sit there and learn for 8 hours, I'm there. I'm already there. Easy. Now it's not at my own pace and to my own liking, so I hope I don't end up getting like frustrated with the way an instructor is doing it. But again, they know more than I do, especially on this topic. So I just need to go in with a willingness to learn, and I've got it. Besides that, I like to videotape some of the Stop the Bleed thing. I think it'll be a lot of fun, but I also don't want to be too intrusive or make the crowd too uncomfortable, right? Like it's not my course. I'm going to be the main instructor for the first of 3 rounds, so pretty cool. I'll be the one teaching it at 1 o'clock, then there's another one at 2:30, and then at 4, I think. So I'm pretty glad to be first. I studied up. I watched a video on somebody presenting over Stop the Bleed, as well as I went through the Stop the Bleed website, looked through their materials that they sell. I thought about all the ins and outs, some things that I would want to add, some things that I think are okay to not add. I don't like it whenever people say you can put on tourniquets, but don't worry about the neurological damage because it takes a lot of time before that happens. It's not specific enough for me. I need to do some self-studying and find out the exact, more or less approximate window, right? I need to be able to say, nah, it should last a long time. What's a long time? 30 minutes, 45 minutes? No, it's like 4 to 6 hours, but I need to get confirmation on that. They sell tourniquets there that are like $27. I think it's a good deal. I don't really care for a tourniquet, but I like direct pressure. I think that direct pressure, unless you're dealing with an amputation, is a very successful way of stopping a bleed. I also saw, it's very cool how, like, if you have an open wound or a puncture, people will literally stick their finger in and block the hose until they can stuff the hemostatic dressing. I can't show it with both hands because I need to keep a hand on the wheel. But I wish I could. Besides that, my moderator on Discord, Cool Breeze, I see you, buddy. I see your hard work, and I love you for it. I don't shout out Cool Breeze enough, but he's our Discord mod, and he works so hard. He always beats me on assigning roles to people, like 85-90% of the time plus, and it's very respectable what he does, so we love Cool Breeze. He's an AEMT, but to me, he's so much more. Not saying that it's not a lot, but me and him joke around a little bit. He's cool. All the people talking in Discord, I love you guys so much. I like talking to you guys like every day. There's like First Citizen, there's a person in the Yoda profile picture, Kalsei or something. There's the Dan person. We got some other people in there too that are all just really fun to talk to. Oh, Big LD or something. He's cool. I appreciate communicating with you guys, and how sometimes if a student asks a question in Discord and I'm unable to answer it right away because I'm just getting flooded with stuff, then they are one of the people that will like respond and answer. And it's not just them, but they're some of the ones that initially come to mind. I appreciate everything that you guys do and contribute to our growing community. It's a lot of fun. We hit 7K subscribers. Woo! I'm so excited about it. Special thanks to all of our channel members. I have a really cool idea of what I'm gonna do for the channel members. where I'm gonna include their names in a more creative fashion. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I think it's gonna be really cool when it comes out. And so I don't have the time to do it today, but I'm gonna do it soon, and it's gonna look cool. I think honestly it's a banger idea. So very special thanks to our channel members. If you'd like to become a channel member, you can look at the link in the description below. If you want to join our Discord, which is free, and it's a lot of fun talking to you guys if you have any medical questions, you can also look at the description. We'll have our link there. If you did like this video, consider liking, commenting, subscribing. Besides that, I will let you guys know. I probably shouldn't have ended it there, right? I will let you guys know about how the Stop the Bleed course goes, and then we'll talk about it. But thank you guys. That is kind of a weird way to crack my fingers, right? Was that a bad move? I hope not. Hey everybody, so I was told it'd be about 30 people for the Stop the Bleed course. So as you can see, they were a bit off on their estimates. I thought it was kind of funny though, but that's okay. We're gonna find out what we gotta do.
Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for the southeastern region for today and tonight at 6 a.m. EMT 0100 products and available weather
cool thing about it is most of these crops don't get the heat off of them. The longer I leave them,
Hey everyone, so just finished teaching the Stop the Bleed course. I had a fantastic time. I thought it was very fun. I got to work with some very talented instructors as well. I got to teach the first one out of the three, so I was the main instructor going over everything. Then afterwards we did some skills. Then the following two, the other instructors took lead. So then they got to teach it their way. It was really fun. I just had a great time. Everyone was really receptive to everything. The coordinator was very nice about it, and it was just fun. Very easy class to teach too, by the way, as long as you understand the principles of like emergency care for wounds. So like you think about the arms, the legs. What do you want to do? You want to do direct pressure. They say to pack the wound afterwards. I don't really like it that much. If you have hemostatic gauze, then okay. But really, you just do direct pressure, and then, in my opinion, you do tourniquets next. That works out just fine. If you have a junction, so you have like the armpits, the axilla, armpits. You have like the trapezius, or right around the neck. Or if you have the groin, right by the genitalia, then what do? You pack those areas, right? So then we start packing them. If we have hemostatic dressings, that's great. But before you even do that, you do direct pressure again. For the chest, for the abdomen, what do we do for the box? We seal the box, right? We apply some gauze over the area. If we have an occlusive dressing, that's fantastic. But you can also use some plastic and just tape it 3 ways, just to let air release, depending on the type of injury, if there's a suspected pneumothorax. And allowing air to release, but the lungs can still like re-expand. So just a kind of a thought process. If you have an abdominal laceration or something, if organs are protruding, we can moisten the gauze and then place it on the protruding organs. But we don't want to push the organs back in, right? Because we can cause further damage. So really fun. I think I went a little bit overboard on some of the stuff that I was talking about, but I think that that's okay. I think if you give people the basics and then go through the skills, everyone's going to sleep on it. Instead, we should, if we have the medical knowledge and the ability to do so, we should endeavor to sprinkle in some more information. Okay, So just overall, I had so much fun. It was really cool. I got to see a little bit of a storm scenario that I'm gonna definitely. I probably already attached it earlier before than this section. The video is gonna kind of be all over the place because I'm gonna add some stuff, and then I'm going to add this, and then I'm gonna add the ending afterwards. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for watching. We love you guys. I don't even know if I'm gonna add it or I'm gonna add the other ending, but just in case, I will see you on the next one. See ya.